We're gonna solve some rational equations, so make sure if you didn't see the previous video, you watch that because that kind of builds up to where we've left off right now. Just like in the last video, we wanna multiply all the numerators by something to get rid of all the denominators. We can multiply by 2 to everything. That's gonna get rid of this 2. And we also need to multiply by x to everything to get rid of that x. You could have done that all in one step if you saw that the least common denominator is 2x. But if not, just multiply everything separately. We have x squared plus 2 times 20. So you don't really need to show all that work. X squared plus 40 equals 14x. When you're solving for x, when you have an x squared and an x in the problem, the only way that you're gonna be able to do that is by factoring. We're gonna have to set it equal to 0 to factor. So we needed two numbers that multiplied to a 40 and added to negative 14. Then you can set those both equal to 0 and you get 10 and 4. Double check if you plug it into all denominators with x's. It never gives us a 0 in the denominator, so these are our answers. So if we multiply for this one, everything by x minus 7, it gets our x minus 7s to cancel. But we still have a 2, so we also want to multiply each numerator by 2. Now those canceled. Now we have 2 times 2x minus 9 plus x times x minus 7 equals 2 times 5. We can distribute 4x minus 18 plus x squared minus 7x equals 10. So we get x equals 7 and negative 4. Don't forget to check. Plug in 7 for x. 7 minus 7 is 0. That gives us a 0 in the denominator, so that's called an extraneous solution, or like an extra solution, something that we got from solving the equation that's not actually a solution that will work for the problem. So because that was an extraneous solution, we're not going to write that as an answer. Let's check negative 4. Negative 4 minus 7 or negative 4 minus 7 doesn't give us 0, so that'll be an answer for that one. Our least common denominator for this one is x times x minus 2, so that's what we can multiply to each numerator to get all the denominators to cancel. But if you don't see that, just multiply by everything separately. We see x minus 2's, so we can multiply everything by x minus 2. Those cancel, those cancel. We still have x's in the denominator, so multiply each numerator by x. Those cancel and those cancel. So now we have 10 plus 4 times x minus 2 equals 5x. So that's 10 plus 4x minus 8 equals 5x. 10 minus 8 is 2. Let's double check. 2 minus 2 is 0. That gives us a 0 in the denominator. So 2 is an extraneous solution. So this problem actually has no solution. Finally, number 4, we want to start by factoring. If we multiply everything by x plus 5, those cancel, we still have x plus 2's in the denominator. So multiply through by x plus 2. Now we have 9, 5 times x plus 5 minus 3 times x plus 2. And x equals negative 5. Let's double check. Negative 5 plus 5, that gives us 0 in the denominator. That doesn't work, so this is another one that's no solution.